Good morning. This is Chris Kiefner here with another video visit to the new elementary school in Mansfield, our Net Zero school. It's a beautiful sunny morning. It's early and still in November and it's chilly, but you can already see the sun making its way into the classroom, which is exactly what we're going to do today. Take a quick look at the classrooms. Let's go. So we're going to take a walk down the third grade hall where there's a classroom that's almost totally complete. It's done that way so that the architect can look and say, yes, this is how I want the finishes done. Yes, you've done the cabinetry properly and so forth. So let's go on down and take a look. And each hallway, each grade wing also has its own color theme. So you'll see the theme in the tiles and you'll also see it on the floor tiles. This room's looking pretty done. But there's a room down here that's a little further along. Nice cabinets, all set and ready to go. Each student will have their own little cubby and a place to put a jacket. And of course the room will have books and so forth. But here is some of the magic. The lights. The lighting in these rooms is all part of the systems that help the school save energy. We can take a look at a few different settings. There we go, there's one, there's another. You can do different parts of the room. There's many options. I'm looking at a switch here. It's got 2 different zones and 4 different scenes. So right there, 8 different setups for the lights, when it used to just be an on-off switch. In this spot right here, there's a motion sensor, conventional motion sensor, so it can turn the lights on and off. And then there's one more sensor over here, which also will detect light and will turn off this edge of this band of light so that you don't need to have electricity lighting where the sun is already doing that work for you. Couple other things that are really nice in here, and I pointed this out again in other places, is this is called a light shelf. And what it's going to be doing, and is doing already, is reflecting. It's got a light colored top. It reflects light back up to the ceiling, and you can see how light the ceiling is, which in turn reflects back down again. And that way you get natural light deeper into the room. Outside, there's another feature, which is actually a sunshade, and that keeps there from being too much direct and glaring sunlight coming in. There's a lot of very interesting research on the effectiveness or how much benefit there is in having natural light in a classroom versus all artificial light. We've got sinks in every classroom, which is quite a nice feature, whether it's just keeping hands clean or if it's science class or science experiment or observations. You can see each room has at least this corner, this particular room's got the 3 whiteboards, and in a previous video visit, I talked about these displays. They just go up and down. They're counterbalanced. So there's no spring, but they go up and down. Teacher, a little higher, a little taller, can use it this way, and then when a student needs to do some work on it or is invited to, you can lower it. So we're in a non-standard classroom now. It's a much smaller room, but it's fully laid out, as are the others. The whiteboard, and of course it's got the school clock. It does also have the programmable lights, so you'll be able to make those adjustments, in addition to the screen mechanism, which will raise and lower the screen. There's no outdoor window here, but we do have what the architects call borrowed light. You can see how the lights, it's now only about 9:30 in the morning, and the light is reflecting off of the wall and then back into here, coming through all these windows. So another very nice learning space. I couldn't resist showing you one more learning space. It's a classroom. It's in the Library Media Center, and it's called a makerspace. I think this is probably the most interesting of all the classrooms everywhere. It's because of this fabulous window. It's got windows to the outside and windows back into the library, so the library gets the benefit of the sunlight in here as well, the daylight. But nice, another wonderful learning space. So thanks for coming with me today on today's video visit. Today's classroom theme, we saw 3 different kinds of classrooms, and they all look pretty inviting to me. Hope you'll join us again on a future video visit.